Let me ask you something. Do you find yourself checking work emails long after you've technically clocked out? It's a huge struggle in today's always on culture, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to look at how AI might just be the key to breaking that cycle and getting your personal time back, all based on some great insights from John C. Roosevelt's book, The Future of Work. So, here's what we've got on tap. We'll start with the reality of work overload today. Then, we'll get into your new secret weapon, automation. We'll cover some of the essential AI tools that can streamline everything, and, maybe most importantly, how this all frees up your mental energy. By the end, you'll see a clear path to taking your life back from the constant demands of the job. All right, let's get into a problem that, let's be honest, most of us know way too well. It's that feeling of being completely swamped by the never-ending demands of our jobs. This is the modern work overload. You ever have one of those days, you're busy from morning till night, but when you finally stop, you feel like you got absolutely nothing done? Yeah, you're not alone. And that isn't some personal failure. It's actually a symptom of a pretty broken work culture. And the book really nails down what the core problems are. It's this perfect storm of long hours, the fact that we're always connected through our phones and laptops, and that insane pressure to be available 24/7. It all just blurs the line between our work life and our personal life until there's barely a line at all. So now that we've kind of laid out the problem, let's talk about the solution. And it's time to meet your new best friend, automation. Seriously, think of AI as your own personal digital assistant, one that's ready to handle all those tedious tasks that just suck the energy right out of you. As The Future of Work points out, the real goal here isn't just to work less, it's to work smarter. See, by handing off all that repetitive, mind-numbing stuff to AI, we free up our own brain power for what we're actually good at, solving complex problems and thinking strategically. So the thinking here is actually pretty straightforward, and it's brilliant. First, you use AI to automate the routine stuff. That directly leads to less mental fatigue. And with that newfound energy and clarity, you can finally focus on the high-impact work that really moves the needle and, actually feels fulfilling. Okay. So that's the big idea, but how do you actually put this into practice? Let's look at some of the real-world AI tools that can help you get a handle on your workday and find that work-life balance that seems so hard to find. The Future of Work brings up some total game changers. I mean, imagine an email assistant that not only filters your inbox, but also drafts replies for you, or a smart scheduler that ends the nightmare of those back and forth what time works for you emails. These tools aren't science fiction, they're here right now. I mean, just look at the difference here. Scheduling a meeting the old way versus with AI, that's the difference between a headache and a sigh of relief. And this isn't just about saving 5 minutes here or 10 minutes there. This is about reclaiming your actual sanity during the workday. But this is where it gets really interesting. We've talked about saving time, but the real magic of AI, the true game changer, is how it can clear your head and give you back your creative energy. The book makes a critical point here. So many of us are exhausted not just from the amount of work, but from the mental strain of constantly switching between tasks, juggling different projects, and fighting off a never-ending flood of notifications. That mental exhaustion is what leads to serious burnout. You can almost feel the difference, can't you? On one side, you have that cluttered, multitasking brain, distracted, strained, and just plain tired. But on the other, with AI managing all the noise, you get a focused brain, one that's free to concentrate, leading to way more energy and creativity. And this is the key to actually disconnecting. An AI can learn to figure out which emails and notifications are truly urgent and which ones can wait. This kind of smart filtering gives you permission to finally switch off, because you can trust that anything really critical will still get through. So when you put it all together, what does it all add up to? Well, it's about so much more than just getting more done. It's about using AI to build a life where you can actually thrive, both at work and outside of it. The benefits here are just huge. We're talking about a workplace where people are genuinely more satisfied and motivated, where you actually have the time and energy for your family, your hobbies, your passions. That's the future of work that AI can help us build. So if you're ready to really explore these ideas, I cannot recommend The Future of Work by John C. Roosevelt enough. It is packed with practical, actionable advice for not just surviving, but thriving in this new age of AI. Ready to start taking back your time? You can find The Future of Work right on Amazon. Honestly, it's an investment in your own well-being and in the future of your career.
And hey, if you got something out of this explainer, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more insights into the future of work and technology. Remember, the goal isn't just to work smarter, it's to live better. Thanks for tuning in.